Hi, hello, and welcome back to F1 Challenge Career Mode. My name is Mephisto, and today we're heading off to Belgium for round 14 of the 2001 Formula 1 season. Let's get started.
Located approximately 50 kilometers north of Liège, near the town of Spa, the exhilarating Spa-Francorchamps circuit combines long straights with a challenging mix of fast turns and chicanes. Winding its way among the forests in the foothills of the Ardennes Mountains, Spa-Francorchamps also has the longest lap of all the current Formula One circuits.
And we jump straight into qualifying. This is the first flying lap, and it wasn't going all that well. We crossed the line in 1:59.459. Then on the second flying lap, I managed to find some more speed around the track, but still nothing special. So we complete the lap in 1:57.132. A little over 2 seconds faster. See you on the grid.
Hello there. Welcome to Belgium for round 14 of the 2001 FIA Formula One World Championship. The weathermen are predicting rain all weekend, which will really provide some action out on the track. Juan Pablo Montoya consistently outpaced his championship rival. He starts first. Schumacher second. Hakkinen third. Coulthard fourth. Ralf Schumacher fifth. Rubens Barrichello sixth. Raikkonen seventh. Heidfeld eighth. Frentzen ninth. Eddie Irvine 10th. Jarno Trulli 11th. Jos Verstappen 12th. Jenson Button 13th. Panis was consistently faster than his teammate. He starts 14th. Fisichella 15th. Jean Alesi 16th. Fernando Alonso 17th. De La Rosa 18th. Berti 19th. The BAR driver 20th. Enrique Bernaldi 21st. Tarso Marquez 22nd.
Here we are on the grid, and as you heard from the presenter, it's going to rain throughout the entire race, and I'm not too happy about that. But we're off, and I tried to use the launch control to see if I can get better starts, and it actually felt slower. Ah well. As we come into La Source, everyone slows down, so I take advantage of that and go on the inside to gain a few positions. And I can see that quite a few cars are on the intermediate tires, so we might see some early pitting. However, at the moment the track conditions are okay-ish. As we come out of La Source, we are side by side with Jean Alesi. He has a better exit, so he manages to get in front. Now, coming down the hill and up through Eau Rouge, my favorite corner in F1. So much fun going through there. But for now, let's have another look at the start. Here it is, we are on the move, and as you can see, the only thing the launch control does is prevent wheel spin. Bernaldi crashed into me there. Luckily, we both got away intact. However, that did disengage launch control. Whatever, I won't be using that anymore. Anyway, coming into La Source, we gain a few positions, and as we tiptoe around the hairpin, I tried to go around the Lacey on the outside, but I was unable to, so he gets a better exit, and he stays in front of us. Now, down into Rivage, Jean Lacey is still in front, and we have Fernando Alonso is right behind us, and he finds room on the inside and overtakes us. I wasn't really expecting that there. Now, out of Malmedy and down into Pouillon, the set of fast left-handers. Can we gain any ground on Alonso? It seems so, but only a little bit. Now down into Fagnet, the second gear chicane, or at least I take it in second gear. Third seems a bit too slow for me there. Anyway, Alonso seems to be pulling away slightly. Now into Savalo, the point where the old track rejoins with the new track, and I go a bit wide through there, allowing Alesi and Alonso to pull away even more. However, we are pulling a gap on De La Rosa, so at least we have that going for us. Now coming through this very fast section and into Blanchimont, then up into the famous bus stop chicane, where we managed to close in on Alesi and Alonso. But again, they pull away, so now coming around to finish lap 1 of this 15 lap race, we still have a long way to go, but hopefully we'll be able to leave Belgium with a few more points on the board. That would be nice, and we're once again slowly catching up to the cars ahead. Later on lap 2, Ralf Schumacher has had an accident, all the while Alonso once again managed to pull a gap on us. I think we might need to start pushing if we plan on scoring any points. So here's a replay. We see Ralf Schumacher coming around through Stavelo. Both him and his teammate go wide and off the track. However, Montoya got away without a scratch whilst Ralf Schumacher broke his rear wing. And so we have our first retirement from the Belgian Grand Prix. Later on, I was informed that Raikkonen was having trouble with his gearbox. So that's another retirement, and Ralf Schumacher is in the pits right now, so we'll take his spot. So we are now in P16, and coming around the hairpin, still chasing after Alonso. And I think I saw one of the Jordans pulling out of the pits. Indeed I did. It was Frentzen. Don't exactly know why he pitted so early. We're only on lap 3. Anyway, up through Eau Rouge, a near perfect line through there. No, not really. And it looks like a bunch of cars are being held up by Raikkonen and his defective gearbox. That was him on the left, so we gained 3 places there and we are now in P13. I was having a look at Fisichella, but I was a bit too far. Still lap 3 and Nick Heidfeld is in trouble now, so that means another free spot for us. And I've started to see some raindrops, so now it is only a matter of time before the rain really starts chucking it down, which will make life a lot harder for us. And there's Heidfeld off to the right. And here's a replay. Heidfeld is coming into Fagnet, but his suspension gives way, so he pulls over to the side and retires. So that is another retirement. With that, we are now in 12th place, and the dry line is slowly starting to disappear. Michael Schumacher had an accident. That's not going to be good for his championship. Here's Michael Schumacher with Hakkinen and Montoya coming through the bus stop chicane. Hakkinen takes control of the race, so Schumacher responds to that. However, he comes out of the corner very wide, slams into the wall and breaks his rear wing. That's going to be quite disappointing for the German. We've just started lap 4 and there are some cars in the pits. As I said at the beginning of the race, there were a few cars starting on intermediate tires, so now all of those are coming in to fit wet weather tires. So this is going to make things very interesting towards the end of the race. This is still lap 4 and we're chasing after Jenson Button, who is around 4 seconds up the road. And I've just been informed that Montoya was having some issues with his car. And man, the track is so slippery right now. Anyway, here we have Montoya coming down into Stavelo. There's Ruben Barrichello right behind. Montoya brakes hard, his car stops and he's out of the race. Sir Frank Williams won't be too happy seeing both his cars retired, especially since the team has been struggling since Jacques Villeneuve won the driver's title in '97. Anyway, De La Rosa is now having problems. And here's the Jaguar of De La Rosa also coming down into Stavelo. We just catch a glimpse of Montoya's Williams. De La Rosa turns into the corner and stops the car pretty much on the racing line. Excellent. So we had 2 retirements in a row and there are a few cars in the pits, so we should gain at least 1 or 2 more spots. And we're now 9th, with Button now 6 seconds ahead. I'm pushing as hard as I can, but there's no grip whatsoever. The track is just so slippery at the moment. Lap 7 and we catch up to Jos Verstappen and pass him. He just left the pits, so he's a bit slower at the moment. But we'll have to pull in ourselves at the end of this lap. And now, at the end of lap 7, we peel off into the pits. Ooh, I lock up the wheels and go into a slide. Luckily I didn't hit the barrier. That was quite scary. So, obviously we'll start losing a few positions here, but let's see how many. And it seems like the team is also expecting Panis to come in as well. Let's hope we are done by the time he arrives. Okay, we're just waiting for the Lollipop Man now. And we're off once again, just as Panis enters the pits. Now, let's see where we'll end up once we rejoin the track. A really weird pit exit here at Spa. And we come out just in front of Alonso, so will we be able to hold him off? He slightly taps the rear of our car. Down the hill he has our slipstream, so he could still overtake us. And I completely botched the entrance into Eau Rouge, make slight contact with Alonso and he's through. Let's try and keep close to him, maybe we can outbrake him into Le Combs. We are reeling him in, flick the car to the right, and we pass Fernando Alonso. So we are 8th at the moment. However, I mess up the line through the chicane and Alonso once again gets in front. Wow, what a battle. We've just started lap 10 and there's Verstappen coming out of the pits. Will we be able to get in front of him? Let's see. I have a speed advantage since I had a bit more room to accelerate out of the hairpin. Into Eau Rouge and we pass Verstappen. And we're now in 5th. Next is Fisichella around 1.5 seconds up the road. A bit later on, we come across Barrichello, who was just passed by Fisichella. And we do the same as he breaks a bit too much into this left-hander. So we are now in P4, just one spot below the podium. Let's try and shoot for that. Lap 14, just 1.5 laps until the checkered flag, and truly has problems with his car. By the way, we managed to climb up into third due to the fact that Fisichella had to pit, so we are in a podium finishing position. Let's try and keep it that way. So here is Gianno Trulli in his Jordan, coming out of the bus stop chicane to finish whatever lap he's on. I think he's been lapped, although I'm not sure. And we see some flashes of lightning there. Trulli comes into La Source and drives his car straight into the tire wall, so that's one more retirement to add to the list. Now coming down into Fagnes, we have Rubens Barrichello behind us, just a few tenths of a second down. We come into the chicane tiptoeing our way around. There's absolutely no grip on the track. I've been locking up the wheels left and right throughout the majority of the race. These cars really aren't meant for this kind of weather. And there's another incident, although I'm not surprised given the track conditions. Barrichello is right on my gearbox now. I make a mistake on the exit of that corner and Barrichello flies past us. However, we are able to keep him close, use his slipstream, and we're back in third. See, you don't need DRS and curves and ERS and whatever to make racing and overtaking exciting, so just get rid of them. Anyway, here's a replay with Luciano Berti, who is just being lapped by Mika Hakkinen. They come into the source, and Luciano Berti's AI does some strange maneuver. It's as if he was trying to avoid hitting the car. That's quite strange indeed. And we've just started our final lap. Will we be able to hold on to our podium position? I sure hope so. But that means we cannot make any more mistakes. As we come to Eau Rouge for one last time, we are now around halfway through the lap and I go wide and off the track. What a disaster. Barrichello is through and so is Jos Verstappen. No, we can't have this. Let's try and get those positions back. Oh no, I had a feeling that something like this might happen. Verstappen leaves the gap, so I go for it, but I make slight contact, so I have to back off. Meanwhile, Barrichello is pulling away significantly. I try to attack Verstappen on the inside again, but this time he leaves no room. I make contact again, and as I try to correct the spin, I go off the track and into the wall, breaking off both my wings. And that is it. There's no way we can get back into third now, as I now struggle keeping the car under control. No wings and a wet surface don't really go together well. It's quite disappointing to lose third place so close to the end. Well, at least we'll finish the race in the points, but that's little consolation for losing a podium finish. If only I were a bit more careful, all of this could have been avoided. Aw man, I'm so disappointed right now. I'm not even going to finish the cooldown lap. I really don't know what more to say, guys. That third place would have helped us so much. But we threw it out the window in the final few corners. I'm really not happy right now. Anyway, let's see the standings.
That was an earth-shattering Belgian Grand Prix. Here are the final results. Mika Hakkinen, first. David Coulthard, second. Barrichello, third. Jos Verstappen, fourth. The BAR driver, fifth. Fernando Alonso, sixth. With the results confirmed, it's high time we updated the Drivers' Championship. David Coulthard regains the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
David Coulthard regains the lead of the Drivers' Championship with 63 points, just 1 point over second place Michael Schumacher with 62 points. In third we have Hakkinen with 43 points. We are in fourth with 38 points. Montoya is fifth with 36 points. Sixth is Ralf Schumacher with 26 points. Nick Heidfeld is seventh with 22 points. Barrichello is eighth with 18 points. Ninth is held by Irvine with 13 points. Kimi Raikkonen is 10th with 12 points, Button and Verstappen share 11th with 7 points, Frentzen is 12th with 6 points, and Fernando Alonso scores his first ever point, so he lines up 13th.
McLaren move further ahead at the top of the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari are second, followed by the third place Williams.
McLaren continue to lead the Constructors' Championship with 106 points, Ferrari are second with 80 points, Williams are third with 62 points, our team is fourth with 38 points, Sauber are fifth with 34 points, sixth are Jaguar with 13 points, Benetton and Arrows share seventh with 7 points, Jordan are eighth with 6 points, and Minardi scored their first point and are now ninth. Well, although we finished in the points, I'm quite disappointed for losing that third place, especially so close to the end of the race. That's unacceptable. I hope this won't happen again. And this result also puts us out of contention. So the best we can hope for now is to finish the season in third. But even for that, we will need to win at least one more race, and hope that Hakkinen does something stupid in all of the remaining 3 races. Next up we have the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, where I'm hoping to do a bit better. Anyway, don't forget to vote for the next season's team, and to do that I've put a link in the description box below that will take you to a straw poll where you can easily vote for your chosen team. Anyway, until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay sharp.